Well, viewers, today is another day of our Agric business seminar class. Here we are in an animal farm, housing a snail farm and a pig farm. I am Jonathan Okegbero Bolaji Agbanoma, professor, Agric consultant, soil scientist, land evaluator, and Nollywood actor. We are saying that you should not depend on one job. You should do multiple streams of income. Now we are in a snail farm preparing the pen for the introduction of the snails to come later in the day. As you can see, we have our honorable madam doing the work. What is she doing? Look at what she's doing. Madam, what are you doing? Good morning.
Good morning, viewers. I'm Mrs. Uche representing Gift Farm. What I'm trying to do here, I want to house snail. I want to house snail. You can see where we have done the pen. These are the pen. These are the pen. And what you see me doing is that the treated soil. The other day you saw me trying to treat the soil. These are the treated soil. Then I'm mixing it with water to get the texture of what I want, of housing the snail. You can see that if I mold it is like this, and when you put it like this, it's like this. So that's how the texture is supposed to be. It doesn't supposed to be. This is loamy soil. It doesn't supposed to be too sandy. It doesn't supposed to be too clumsy. It doesn't supposed to be too loose. It has to be moderate because snail like where there is humidity.
Moist.
Yes, where there is moist. So that's what snail like. So you have to put it where you make it like bed where they will put them so that when you house them they will be comfortable in there. So that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay. What do you mean by treating the soil? What did you add chemical or what did you do?
I did not add chemical. I got the loamy soil. Already when you get that kind of soil, you will see some ants inside. You see ants, other habitants, animals inside the soil. You will see earthworm. You will see ants, all kinds of ants. So you have to eliminate the ants. That is why I try to treat the soil.
How did you treat the soil?
Treating the soil, I put the loamy soil inside the frying pan and make fire to fry it. So I fried it. You fry it to the extent that you know that this thing have killed the ants in it. So that's how I treat the soil. So after I keep it for some time, it's cold. You now have to wet it because it can't remain dried. You have to wet it. So to give it to this texture that I'm doing here now, because I want to house the snail. These are preliminary things you're supposed to do before you house your snail, so that you don't encounter danger later in future. That's it.
Thank you very much, snail farmer. This is the pen that is prepared for the snail, for arrival of the snail. This is the pen. This is the snail pen. We have 4, and in here you have the treated soil. And what do we see? This is a net. So it's a block structure and a net. So this net will receive, when you open it like this, you put your snail and you cover it so that reptiles will not go in. Then later, apart from this shade structure, we are still going to cover with plantain leaves to give it a dark environment, because snails are nocturnal animals. They do better in the night. So you can give a situation that looks artificial so that they think it's night. They continue to eat from morning through night through to the next day. It's another pen. It's another one. So it's very simple to construct it with blocks and with wood and net and with a shade to prevent sunlight and rain going into the pen. So this is very, very interesting, and This is just the preparation stage before the snails will come in. We are going to see the snails later when they come in. Madam will still see us through explaining how she's taking care of the snails. So, also we have our pig farm at the side. You can see the pigs, they are doing very well. How old is this pig, madam? How old?
I got it in the month. I got this ones in the month of February, and the other one in the month of December.
Okay, these ones in February,
this year.
The two, and this big one
December.
December. Okay.
Male.
Okay, this
One male, one female.
this one is male, while these two are male and female. So what we are saying in essence is that you can have your own small farm. This is a small animal farm. In front there we have the goat farm. You are going to see it now. I'll take you to the goat farm. So we'll come and summarize. Yeah, this is the goat farm. Still in the same environment, we have the goats. Simple goat farm owned by my clients that are visiting our farm somewhere close to Port Novo, Republic. So I work as a consultant to farmers who want to go into agric business and teach them what to do. Agriculture is the solution to the problems in economic problems in the world. Yorubas always say that Agbanoma, that oúnjẹ bá ti kúrò nínú ìṣẹ́ bùṣe. So it's good for us to produce our own food. We don't need to buy everything. We don't need to buy every food item. You can produce it in your environment. This is a poultry house. As you can see, the same farm. The farmer is having these animals. See? As you can see them. The same farm. Owned by one individual. A Nigerian. A lady. A lady is the one in charge of this, taking care of these animals. Preparation of another pen for birds that are going to come in. This is another pen. What do we have here? Layers. From the same farm. The same farm owned by the same person, a Nigerian like me and you. So we need to help ourselves. These are layers. We need to help ourselves. We don't need to complain. Whether you like it or not, people must buy eggs. People must buy birds. People must eat. Those who have the money, they cannot eat the food. They will not eat the money. They will not eat the paper. They will not eat their oil. They will eat food. Their children will eat. Their family will eat. Their relatives will eat. Then here we have container for fish pond. What are we saying? It's a continuation of battle cage. A battle cage for layers. Battle cage for layers. See? Very large capacity battle cage for layers. Owned by the same person, the same farm. So it is possible for everybody to go into farming. Even if you don't want to go commercial, do subsistence farming. Do one form of farming or the other. Produce something. Produce something. Produce for your own personal consumption. Agriculture is divided into two types. You have subsistence agriculture and you have commercial agriculture. So what this person is doing is commercial agriculture. It is not compulsory that you do commercial. You can do subsistence agriculture. So let us learn seriousness. Let us be diligent in whatever we are doing in life. Now, there is high population and there is need for people to feed. So what do? Go into food production and people will buy and you start making money from producing. So, my dear viewers, it is important that we get serious because things are not going to get better easily except we work hard. So, madam, what's your advice to the youth?
The youth shouldn't wait for government opportunities because that government opportunities hardly come. You have to make the haze while the sun shine. By any space you see, in your house too, it doesn't necessarily must have a land. In your front house where you live, even if it's a rented apartment, you can start doing something. You can use this type of bag. You can have access to manure or to loamy soil. You can use it and plant yam seedlings. It will grow and become food tomorrow. Many things to do. So just look for something, any space, even if it's pepper, you can plant it, it becomes something. You can plant it, it becomes something. So you don't need to wait for government.
Even if government will, even if government want to support, let it be additional.
It's still an additional. But what you can do for yourself matters a lot.
And the fact is that government will not support those who are not into farming.
Yes, because
government will only support those.
Yes,
you see what you have done.
Your farm before they do anything. They want to visit your farm.
To see what you have done.
I've not gotten any government grant since I started this farm.
But
I've been on, but I still have hope that one day,
when they visit, they see something on ground.
Yes,
the government cannot just give you free money.